In the late 19th century, St. Albans, Vermont was a prosperous, bustling railroad hub and agricultural center. In 1895, construction on the U.S. Customs House and Post Office building was nearing completion when every city's worst nightmare happened. A catastrophic fire ripped through downtown, burning almost the entirety of the west side of the business district of Main Street. The interior of the Customs House on 45 Kingman Street burned, but the exterior was one of the few to survive. The building was soon rebuilt with an addition, and for decades stood as one of downtown's most architecturally significant landmarks. Defined by its Romanesque Revival towers, arches, and dormers, the building reflects St. Albans' importance as a regional center of commerce and immigration. In the early 20th century, the building was adapted to changing civic needs, first to serve as the Immigration District headquarters, and later as Vermont's district courthouse and offices, resulting in alterations that obscured almost all of the original features. By the late 1990s, the building had been vacated and remained unused for more than 25 years. The prolonged vacancy presented serious challenges. The building lacked a modern sprinkler system, relied on an outdated elevator, and was not handicap accessible. A non-historic fire escape compromised the exterior, and decades of deferred investment placed the structure at risk. Recognizing an opportunity, Jim Cameron purchased the building in 2021. Together with architect Laz Skangas and preservation consultant Lisa Papazian, they transformed the long vacant structure into a vibrant mixed-use development. On the exterior, the pyramidal entry stairs were rebuilt using the existing stones. 2 entrances on Kingman and Federal Street were restored, original window openings were returned, and all historic windows were rehabilitated. The non-historic fire escape was removed, the roof repaired, and an ADA accessible door and graded sidewalk were added. In the first floor great room, non-historic partitions and 8-foot suspended ceilings were removed, exposing the original grand design for the space. Structural posts related to the second floor courtroom were removed, restoring the building's original spatial organization while discreetly adding new structural support where required. The 4 historic plaster column capitals and coffered beams were restored. Wood floors were refinished, wood wainscoting cleaned and sealed, and plaster repaired. Today, the space and 2 adjacent offices are occupied by 3 commercial operations. In the public spaces, marble floors were preserved, plaster was restored, and ceiling heights recovered. The elegant iron stairway, in excellent condition considering its age, was cleaned and painted, and an updated handrail added for code compliance. On the upper floors, offices were converted and connected to create functional residential floor plans, including the creative conversion of a vault into a bathroom. Detailed oak woodwork and doors were restored, and masonry walls and ceilings with plaster coating were repaired and painted. The result? 4 lofty apartments on the second floor and 4 charming slope-ceiling apartments on the third floor. Modern, energy-efficient infrastructure was integrated throughout the building, using a basement-to-roof historic chimney and secret chases and passageways related to the building's use as a post office to cleverly hide plumbing and conduit. Through vision, persistence, and respect for history, the project partners, Jim Cameron of Green Dolphin LLC, Laz Skangas of Arnold & Skangas Architects, Lisa Papazian, Historic Preservation Consulting, Thomas Gallagher of People's Trust Company, and Chris Jarvis of Northfield Savings Bank, have returned one of St. Albans' most important historic buildings to active use. The redevelopment of 45 Kingman Street directly addresses documented housing needs and provides an anchor for continued economic development. It complements nearby investments, including streetscape improvements and the adjacent State Office building, reinforcing downtown St. Albans as a thriving civic and commercial center. By demonstrating preservation-driven redevelopment, this project shows that creativity, intention, and reinvestment in durable structures can grow and expand economic and residential activity in one of Vermont's most dynamic historic downtowns.